Hi, friends. Welcome to Talk Through Tales. Here, you'll enjoy stories in three levels. Level 1 is very easy, with simple words and short sentences. Level 2 is a little higher. You'll learn more words and practice longer sentences. Level 3 is advanced, with rich vocabulary and expressions to make your English strong. Step by step, these stories will improve your listening, speaking, reading, and writing. So, enjoy the stories and grow your English with us every day. Level 1. Story 2. The Greedy Dog. Once there was a dog. He was very hungry. He wandered here and there in search of food. After some time, he found a piece of meat near a shop. He became very happy. He picked up the meat in his mouth and started walking towards his home. On the way, he reached a small bridge over a river. When he looked down, he saw his reflection in the water. The dog thought it was another dog with a bigger piece of meat. The greedy dog wanted that meat too. He opened his mouth to bark at the other dog, but as soon as he opened his mouth, the piece of meat fell into the water. The dog became very sad. He lost his own meat because of his greed. From that day, the dog learned a lesson. He realized that greed always causes loss. He never tried to take what was not his. Moral: greed always leads to loss. Level 2, Story 2. The Greedy Dog. Once, a dog was wandering through a village in search of food. After a long time, he found a butcher's shop where pieces of meat were lying around. He quickly grabbed a juicy piece of meat and happily ran away. He thought of eating it quietly in a safe place. As he was crossing a narrow bridge over a stream, he looked down into the water. To his surprise, he noticed another dog carrying a piece of meat. He didn't realize it was only his own reflection in the clear water. The greedy dog thought, "That dog has another piece of meat. If I snatch it, I will have two pieces." Without thinking, he opened his mouth to bark at the reflection. Instantly, his own piece of meat slipped from his mouth and fell into the water. The dog became very disappointed. He realized that because of his greed, he had lost the only piece of meat he had. Slowly, he walked away, hungry and sad, learning an important lesson. Greed leads to loss. Level 3. Story 2. The Greedy Dog. Level 3. Once upon a time, a dog found a juicy piece of meat in a butcher shop. He snatched it quickly and ran towards the river to enjoy it in peace. As he crossed a narrow bridge, he happened to glance into the water. To his surprise, he saw another dog carrying what seemed like a bigger piece of meat. The dog became envious and thought, "If I bark loudly, that dog will drop his meat and then I will have both." But the foolish dog did not realize that the image in the water was only his reflection. As soon as he opened his mouth to bark, his own piece of meat slipped into the river and vanished. The greedy dog was left with nothing but regret. The story teaches us that unchecked greed can blind us to reality and make us lose even what we already possess. Thank you so much for joining us on Talk Through Tales. I hope you enjoyed it and also learned some new words. Keep watching Level 1, Level 2, and Level 3 stories to improve step by step. Practice daily and soon you will speak English with confidence. See you in the next story. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more stories.